In my last video, I explained how the theory of relativity allows you to travel into the future, but it poses restrictions on time traveling into the past. However, it turns out there is another way. There was a time when the speed of light was considered to be infinite. However, in 1676, a Danish astronomer, Ole Romer, made the astronomical observations of Jupiter's moons. And from the time difference between the actual experimentation and the time that was predicted, he found out that the speed of light was actually finite. And after special theory of relativity presented by Einstein, we now know that the speed of light is also a constant across all frames, and it is given by c, which is about 300,000 kilometers per second. When you look at something, it is because the light is either emitted or reflected from an object and reaches your eye, where it is then processed by the brain. Now, since we have established that the speed of light is finite, it means that the information that your eye is receiving is coming at a constant speed as well. Imagine light to be a form of a vehicle that carries information, the image in this case of an object. Now, the longer this vehicle takes to reach its destination, the older the image gets. Let's say the car takes 20 minutes to reach from its source to its destination. Now you are standing at the destination and the information you have regarding an object is 20 minutes old because the car has taken 20 minutes to reach you. Now in these 20 minutes the object may have moved, it may have changed or even got destroyed. The best guess that you can make about this object is how it looked like 20 minutes ago. Light behaves in a similar way. When you are looking at an object, you are in essence seeing how the object looked like a while ago. The longer the distance between you and the object, the older the information gets. So Heather, did you just say that whenever we look at the sun, which is about 8.3 light minutes away, we are looking 8 minutes into the past? Exactly. Being 8.3 light minutes away means that it takes light 8 minutes and roughly 20 seconds to reach from sun to earth. Therefore, whenever you look at the sun, it's actually how it looked like and where it was 8 minutes and 20 seconds ago. So that would mean that the picture of the black hole we saw last year from the galaxy M87, which is about 55 million light years away, is actually 55 million years old. You are telling nothing but truth. The picture of the black hole we saw last year was actually 55 million years old. Even when you look at the stars in the night, the closest of the stars is Alpha Centauri, which is about 4.37 light years away. The stars are actually that old. So that would mean that the stars we look at in the night sky were actually there many years ago and they might have moved somewhere else now. So when I look at my crush, I am actually looking at how she looked like in the past. Yes, Heather too, you are spot on. The past in your case might be, well, a few nanoseconds ago, but you are technically right. And you often wonder why aliens don't visit us. Let's say there are aliens on a planet that is some 70 million light years away. Now when they look at Earth, what do they find? Dinosaurs. This is because the best the aliens can find on Earth is what there was 70 million years ago. So the next time your mother wakes you and says that the sun has already dawned and you get up and see no sun for the next 8.5 minutes, you don't blame her. You blame the speed of light. Your mother is smart. So, in a way, we are all time travelers, with a telescope being our time machine. The farther you look through your telescope, the farther back in time are you getting an image of. Well, let's suppose you find a mirror stranded in the space that is like 10 light years away from Earth. When you look through your telescope to that mirror in 2020, what you will see is an image of the Earth back in 2000s.
Well, he's home. They'll make it. Pakistan win. 2 valuable points.
That's because the light that you will be getting would be 20 years old. So, Heather, how is your time travel any different from looking at a picture that is, say, 50 years old? Aren't we looking at the past in the same way? Well, you are technically wrong. The picture you have might be captured 50 years ago, but the light that is reaching your eyes was reflected from this picture just nanoseconds ago. In the same way, when you're watching this clip on your screens from the movie The Shawshank Redemption, which was made way back in the early 90s, you are not traveling in time. You are actually watching the movie, and the light that is reaching your eyes was emitted from it just moments ago. So, no time travel. So that's it with the second episode of Cosmotherapy. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you learned something new, click on the subscribe button. And even if you didn't learn, subscribe anyway. There are many other videos to learn from.